Meet A. It's his first day at ABC company. Or at least, it should be. He's already late because no one told him where the office was. He searched on Google, landed at the wrong building first, then finally found this one. He walked up to the security guard. "Hi, I am A. Is this ABC company? They gave me an offer after an interview last month, but no one called me after that. No joining date confirmation, no location details. I searched on Google and found this address. I actually went to another building first." The guard picked up the phone and called HR. After a brief conversation, he turned to A and said, "You need to wait. HR has not come yet. She will arrive in about an hour and then call you." An hour passed. A sat outside, scrolling through his phone. Then another hour went by. His patience was wearing thin. He hadn't eaten, hadn't been greeted, hadn't been told anything at all. Frustrated, A went back to the guard. "Has HR come yet?" The guard replied, "Yes, she came about 30 minutes ago. She will call you when she's ready." A stared in disbelief. Finally, A was called in. But the meeting did not go as he hoped. HR said, "Did you bring your certificates and offer letter copy? And we also need the background verification form, signed by a gazetted officer." A froze. Nobody had told him any of this. A said, "Madam, I was not told to bring any of this. I have Xerox copies of my education certificates, but not the originals. And I had no idea about any background verification form. How was I supposed to know?" HR replied firmly, "Joining cannot happen without the..." A explained, "Madam, I am an outstation candidate. Going back home and returning will cost me a lot. Is there any way I can submit the documents a few days later?" HR shut it down immediately. "No. Joining cannot happen without documents. Don't waste my time." Disheartened, A headed for the exit. On the way, he ran into another employee, B. And B had things to say. "In this company, there is no proper HR practice. Salary comes late. No policy documents. Everyone is busy pleasing their boss. No appraisal system, nothing." A's eyes widened in shock. That was the final straw. A made up his mind. He was not going to join this company. He walked away from the building and went back home to start his job search all over again. Back at the office, the business manager was already on the phone. "Did I not join? My revenue targets are declining. I need someone to manage East Region sales urgently." HR explained he didn't bring his original documents. He said he would bring them soon. The manager shot back, "I can't wait. Please ensure his joining or I will escalate this." Under pressure, HR immediately called A. But A had already decided. He looked at the incoming call and said calmly, "No, madam. I will not be joining. Thank you." And he cut the call. So what went wrong? A standardized onboarding process has 3 essential stages, and each one must be executed with care. Let me walk you through them. Stage 1 begins immediately after the offer is accepted. Engage the candidate. Send a warm welcome message. Confirm the joining date. Share the exact office location. And most importantly, keep in touch. Silence between offer and joining is where candidates start to have second thoughts. Stage 2 is about day 1 readiness. Before the joining date, send the candidate a clear document checklist, originals, photocopies, forms, everything they need to bring. Tell them where to report, who to meet, and what to wear. Share a first day induction schedule so they know what to expect. Assign a mentor or buddy from day 1. Stage 3 is about continuous improvement. Launch an onboarding survey within the first 30 days. Ask new joiners how their experience was. Study those results alongside your offer drop figures and early attrition data. If people are leaving before or shortly after joining, your onboarding process needs to be fixed and the data will tell you where. Here is what a complete, standardized onboarding journey should look like from the moment the offer is accepted to the first month on the job. Poor onboarding is expensive. Research shows that 1 in 3 new hires begins looking for another job within their first 6 months. And nearly 20% of employee turnover happens within the first 45 days alone. The cost of replacing even one employee can reach up to twice their annual salary. Onboarding is not just an HR activity. It is a shared responsibility between HR, the hiring manager, the team, and the organization's leadership. When everyone plays their part, a new joiner doesn't just show up. They thrive. Your onboarding process is your first promise to every new employee. Make it count. Review your current process today, identify the gaps, fix the friction, and build a welcome that inspires people to stay, grow, and give their best. Because a great employee journey begins before day 1.